Some parts we tend to eat the flowers, some of those we tend to eat the leaves. And cotton is in the Malvaceae family, and we tend not to eat the cotton leaves or any part of the cotton plant, but to make clothing out of it. And the cotton root is an abortifacient. And last year I had an opportunity to talk to a woman who brought up that her very old grandmother, and she was a fairly old woman herself, was a slave. And I said, if you do not want to answer a question I'd like to ask you, then please feel free just to say no. But I have heard that the use of cotton root as an abortifacient came over from Africa, because cotton is native to Africa. She says, that's absolutely true. Would you like to know more about that? I said, you bet I would like to know more about that. She said many of the plantation owners would not let foreign women work in the cotton fields.
Mm-hmm.
Because they knew that there was something in those cotton fields that women were using to abort. And so the grannies were allowed to work in the cotton fields, and they would dig up the cotton roots and they would take them home to the women who'd been raped and didn't want to bear that child. It contains oxytocin, and oxytocin is the drug given to initiate labor in hospitals right now. So it's very strong. It will hurt quite a bit, just like oxytocin does. So it's not something to be casually used. And when I was in the hospital, and I'm supposed to eat soft food, I thought, I'll eat some peanut butter. Right, that's good because I want to put some more weight on here. Right, it's got fat and it's nuts and it's going to be really good for me. So I ordered some peanut butter, and it came up in these little food service things, the plastic tub with the little peel back lid. And I'm reading the ingredients, and it contains cottonseed oil. And I'm like, first of all, why do we need to put oil in peanut butter? Peanut butter is already oily and fat. And cotton, because it's considered a non-food crop, you're allowed to use just about any chemical you want on cotton. And those chemicals concentrate into the seeds. And then when you press the oil from the seeds, you have quite possibly the most lethal seed oil known. And then, it wasn't just cottonseed oil, it was hydrogenated cottonseed oil. Right, I mean, I called up and I, really gave them what for down there. I'm like, hey, hello, is this a hospital? Are we trying to get people better? You're feeding them hydrogenated cottonseed oil? Are you kidding me?
But the sous chef came to the room, so.
The sous chef did come to my room and then actually made chicken broth for me, because I also ordered chicken broth. And it was a bouillon cube in hot water.
Oh
gosh.
And I said, hello, I happen to know the difference. I said, if you want to serve bouillon, you put bouillon on the menu, chicken bouillon. Like, you don't say chicken broth. And then serve somebody bouillon. I mean, I took one sip of that bouillon and my body said, do you want to be in pain for days and days and feel really, really sick? Then you drink this.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, then you just shove it to the side. And I said, I hear you, body. Right? I mean, hydrolyzed vegetable protein, really nasty stuff in bouillon. Don't use bouillon. Yuck, 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 yuck. Right, just boil those bones. Yay. Bone broth. So the malvas, we're not going to eat cotton root. And we're the cotton leaves. And okra is another big plant in the Malvaceae, which we tend to eat the seed pod. And our CSA grew some okra, and of course, we went to harvest it. We thought, we'll get the biggest okras. Aha, joke's on us. You got to get the baby okras, because as soon as they start to get big, they get really woody. As a matter of fact, I have a rattle made from mature okra pods. That's how hard they get. So you really got to go with it. The tiny little okras is the part that you can eat there.